You know what's so funny, mistaken, that you will say that the men need to make more money and they feel some type of way, but then you got at least 70% of black women that are overweight, but they don't feel like they need to lose weight.
Majority of Americans are overweight.
But
It's
we
not
care about black,
it's
but majority
majority
of them, but
of
other races don't, they still getting married at 50% crack.
That's a
So
man-driven stat.
and it's still a cultural mindset. You'll see Hispanic women being married and they're fat. You know what I'm saying?
is that
Right.
what men want? Do black men want fat women?
So I
It's
think
a
so I
cultural
think
mindset.
so I think what he's saying is we've listed the demands of what women want, which is men to make more money. But the demands of what men want is for women to be more fit.
And neither one of them are doing it.
Right.
Neither, right. So neither one. So my thing is, if neither one is doing it, right?
That's not
They're not
true.
making more money. Women are not losing more weight. So my thing is, we're at a standstill, I guess, at this point. So my thing is, if then you need to, as a woman, she needs to marry a man that isn't making more money, and he needs to accept the fact that he's going to find a woman that might be overweight.
I don't like when y'all do this.
I don't understand. I lost the point. I think it's because it's three. What did you say, mistaken?
I'm saying we're at a standstill. If the issue is women are asking men, black men, when I speak as a group, I'm just speaking to black men. It's not you know what I'm saying? Just because we're in this space, but if black women are saying that they want black men to make more money,
Mm-hmm.
and black men aren't making the level of money that they say that they want black men to have.
How is it that black women make less than black
Hold on,
men, but they're
hold on.
still saying we want you to make more money?
And
So
black
there again. Let
wait,
me.
hold on. And black men are saying that they want black women to be more fit and not overweight, right? So when we
Uh-huh.
look at both of these stats, neither one of them are meeting that target. So my thing is, since neither one of us are meeting that target, do we just say let's not
That's
get married
that's
at
that's
all?
not
Is
true.
that what we're doing? Or
Majority of
just
people
go ahead
are
and get married,
average.
and you work with
You
me as my husband to help me lose weight. And once we combine both of our incomes together, we're making more money. It still makes sense to get married because your life will still benefit. There's no
but
excuse
miss
not to get married.
but mistaken. What you're forgetting is black women have leave double any other race, the black man. So black men are seeing that.
You said there what? I didn't understand what you said.
They leave, they
About
divorce
divorce rate.
double in every other race.
But I
Well,
just
I
read the
think
stats of what kind of factors into that
Right.
as well. You can't ignore the other stats that factor into what would sustain a marriage that black men are lacking. You can't ignore that.
Finances, Caesar. Finances is a huge factor. We
so.
gotta make a little bit more.
So yes, the divorce rates are not necessarily, but people divorce all the time and they just remarry, right? So we got to know that there is some type of superpower as it relates to being married. As every successful person, most billionaires are married, and if they've gotten divorced, they got married again, right? And we can look at them as like there's something that they were doing right. And even you look at millionaires, most rich people marry, and even with a horrible divorce, they get back in there and they get married again. Okay, so
Yeah, that's for the man, they get back married, but it's a lot more difficult for the woman.
what do you mean?
Well, look, can I speak to that, Caesar? Like, if a woman. Let me be very clear about this. When a woman, because the red pill loves to lead with this, women file for divorce 80%. Let me be clear about this. Women who are filing for divorce aren't doing that happy. They're sad. They're guilt ridden. So, if we want to focus on the black community, black women who have the least opportunity to get married are not happily filing for divorce and saying, "Oh my gosh, and they know it's going to be very difficult to get remarried." They're doing that for peace, in my opinion. It was not a stable situation, so they filed for divorce.
And it's different. It's different reasons for. I can't go into different
Tia
details.
Mallory left her husband for no reason. See, she just
Nah.
did it because she just wanted to be out in the streets.
So
It happens a lot of times with
No.
Black women.
We gotta stop speaking about celebrities and people that we don't know.
yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't know. We don't even know their situation. A celebrity situation is totally different from a regular person's situation. We can't compare ourselves to, we can look at them and say, okay, we notice that they like to get, there's a trend of people who I wouldn't even say entertainers, because I don't even look at them the same as I look at people who are of intellect, who may have come with a business and they become married. I always look at the guy who is more logical and he got his through the light. I don't know why I do that. I just do. But I think that it was something that you mentioned earlier that I wanted to talk, and Tara mistaken didn't let me talk. And it was something that there was a question that you asked and you came back with another question. Do you remember what that was? Nobody answered it because mistaken came and interrupted. You don't remember what that was? Because I wanted to answer your question. Oh, the question was, I think that your argument was, women want men to make more money, but they themselves don't make enough money, right?
It was about it's about women want men to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
I was two things. One, they make less than the man and they want them to make more money. And the second was they're 70% of them are overweight, 80% are obese.
Okay, so I can agree that we need to do a better job at keeping ourselves in shape, right? There obviously are a lot of women who are in shape, and the men do want those type of women. That's why we argue and complain about them every single day. I think that most of these platforms are targeted at that woman because she won't act right. All right. So there are women who will meet, our physical standard as far as the weight is concerned. Maybe she's not as cute as you want her to be, or maybe she doesn't have the shape that you don't want her to, have. But there are women who are in shape, decently in shape, but for whatever reason we don't want them, and that's your prerogative or whatever. But I can agree. So maybe more women can do better in being more physically or more active as it relates to exercising, going to the gym, and things of that nature. So I can agree with that.
Can you blame Black men if overwhelmingly 70 to 80% don't meet the fit category? Can you blame Black men for not wanting to marry that?
I don't think you can blame a Black man any more than you can blame a Black woman for wanting to marry somebody else that make more money.
Right.
Yeah, people.
That's fine.
So
but can you get it? You can want what you want.
Right. So it looks like by the stats, nobody's getting it.
But who does that hurt if no one gets it? It hurts the woman more.
How?
But here's the question.
Okay, I'll give you an example. If you look, you can look this up too. White women have a 2-point-something% chance of getting married by the time they're 40. If they don't marry before and they divorce around 40, so Black women has a smaller percent chance because that was for white women.